goodness. She has missed you guys as much as I have. We have missed y'all. Hey. Hello, my soul tribe. I have missed you guys so much. So much. It has been... I think most of you can understand when I say that. I know. For all of you who don't know Mandy Pants, this is my psychic sponge. She's the one that gets me through every day. I don't know how I would do it without you. So, I've gone through a bit of a, I guess you could say, I don't know. It's hard to put words to it. Phoenix rising. Hopefully, whatever. I'm still in the ashes part. Reforming. This has been a darkness that I had a very hard, I know, baby, I know. This has been a darkness that I had such a hard time seeing through, the fog. I basically have not left my bedroom in about 5 weeks. At least a month. I don't know. Time means nothing when you're in something like that. And many of you have been there. I know. And as much as I can sit here and talk to you guys about looking at the ugly, what are you thinking? Right? It's harder to do it. It's harder to do it when you're in it. You know, it's easier to talk about it. The darkness that overtook me was a bit of a fog. It was something that I couldn't see through. You know, have you ever had those dreams where you know you're running after something, you're not quite sure what it is, so you don't know how to recognize it when you see it, but you know you will. The darkness overtook me. And Uncle Jimbo was amazing the whole time. I was in my room for weeks at a time. Only coming out to get water, to go to the bathroom. I think I took like 3 or 4 showers this month. It got bad. It got really bad, and it got really scary for a while. Because I have experienced suicide in my life, through my sister, and other people, I will never take my own life, ever. I know what that does to those on this side. It leaves you with the question and the wondering of, what could I have done, right? What could I have done? What could I have done to make this person's life, make them feel known, make them feel loved, make them feel that they mattered? To let them see that this darkness was temporary, right? I got to a point where I thought, wouldn't everyone's life be easier if I wasn't here? I got to that point, and I think that we've all, in some way, shape, or form, at least been to that mindset, right? And I fought through it. But we never talk about it, right? That darkness. We always talk about the pushing through it, the getting through it, but we never talk about the actual darkness and how terrifying it can be, and how enveloping, right? Consuming. There were moments that I lost time, days at a time, weeks even. I'm getting on here because, as I always say, I try to go through it with you. I haven't been on because I literally haven't been able to even shower or really get myself out of the bed, hardly. It is physically debilitating. I have had my phone set on Do Not Disturb for at least 3 weeks now. Just don't want to see anything. I have over 300 text messages I haven't looked at, and that doesn't even begin to start with my emails and my Facebook messages and all of that stuff. There are a few people out there who I scheduled readings for and was unable to make them. Please send me a text message. You all have my phone number. If you have scheduled a reading, you have my phone number. Please send me a text message to remind me. Don't do it on here. I would appreciate that. Please send me a text message. I'm trying to regroup, reorganize, and reset. My mind has been somewhere else these past few months, really. I don't know where to, I can't tell you where I can start. I can only get on here and say I'm making a first step in breathing again and living again. I was not expecting this to be right on top, but of course, the Fool. Stepping into the sun again, right? Taking risks again. And I've dreamt of this so many times. The snake eating its own tail, which is both a blessing and a curse. It's not only the completion, but also the beginning. Right? So, I'm going to today pull some cards for the Soul Tribe because I know you guys have got to be there too. Right? Thank you all so much for being here. I miss you all so much. Hello, 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 my darlings. Megan McClung, my darling, hello. I felt you many times over the past month. Interesting. Amy Gill, thank you so much, my darling. And I got your message. Thank you so much. Christine, my darling, hello. Rachel Daniels, I've missed you too, my darling. Amy, my sweetheart sister, hello. Good, you're going out tonight. Lady Blind Wolf, hello, my sister. Veronica. Oh, thank you so much, sister. Thank you, Jupiter. Tiffany. Oh, I've missed you all so much. So much. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. See what's going on. Caitlin, darling, hello. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I'm so sorry that, I'm not sorry, but it's hard not to be sorry. My depression, it's very interesting whenever you have chemical imbalances. I talked to my psychologist the other day, video chat, of course, because the VA is completely shut down. They're only doing video chat. Not shut down, but they're doing video chats and stuff. And it's been a really long time since I've needed medication. Like years. And I told her, I said, I think I have to get back on medication. And I'm not so much ashamed of that as terrified that it's going to block my gift somehow. That's what me and my mom have been talking about. I'm scared. I'm scared that my gift will be the cost of me being okay. And I think that that's an irrational fear. I'm working through this. I don't know what else to say other than that. I'm working through this. I believe that medication should be, for me, something temporary. It's not something I need all the time, but right now, I can't see. I can't breathe without pain. And the funny thing is, I'm in, safety-wise, the safest place I've ever been. And my psychologist said, your entire life, you've always been, for lack of a better word, running. I've lived in more places than I can count on fingers and toes. I am constantly changing. I'm constantly the fool, changing my life, ready to take a risk. Risk taking has never been a problem for me. But now I'm in a safe place. I'm in the safest place I could ever imagine. I'm in my grandmother's home, who I trust, and she made me feel safer than anyone in my life. My Mima. I'm here with my Uncle Jimbo. I don't know how I make the bills every month. Like whenever thank you so much, darling, right as I say that. I don't know how I make the bills every month because I look at my budget and I look at the bills. I should not be making it, but I do somehow. I've never ever wanted to be wealthy, but I do want to be content. Yet as soon as I get here to this contented state, as soon as I feel safe, everything, all the grief is rising up to the top. I shut down. I start self-destructing because I don't feel like I deserve it. I feel like I need to be in a constant state of punishment. It's not strange. Yet, I can't exactly pinpoint what I'm punishing myself for. And that's the work I'm doing now. Why do I blame myself for other people's paths? Right? As soon as I am okay, I self-destruct. Anybody else out there do that? It's very strange. And it's hard because I consistently say, I'm not asking for much, God, guides, universe. All I'm asking is for a simple life. To be content, to be happy. I'm happy with what I have. I don't need much. But as soon as I get contentment, I destruct. It's like a triggered implosive bomb that goes off. And the self-hatred starts boiling up to the top. Eternally transforming. I will not give up. I promise you that. I will not give up. Oh, my darlings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have $9 in my checking account right now. Seriously, $9. And I have everything I need. I have groceries in my refrigerator. Somebody bought me a 12-pack the other day. Have you ever had this? Corona Familiar? So yummy. I like dark beers. And my dog is well fed. She's had a recent vet check. She's got all of her shots, yummy food, treats. I have everything I need. And I'm destructing. I'm self-destructing. My channel was rising, going gloriously, and as soon as everything starts going right, I blow it up. As soon as I start receiving, abundance, as soon as I start receiving any kind of abundance, I put it out. I don't understand why I do this, but I am looking for the root of it. And I won't give up till I find it. I am going to transform in this life. I'm still in the ashes part of the phoenix, but I feel like the fire, the burning part, has gone out. And now I'm about to rise. Sabotage, absolutely. And yes, it's absolutely shadow work from a shadow master, right? I've talked about this before. We have light workers and we have shadow workers. Sometimes you may have a little of both. I think we all do have a little of both, but you will most likely lean one towards the other. A shadow worker is someone who experiences great pain, and they do so that they may help others on their path of pain. You may not be through this for years, maybe decades. You may be well into your 30s or 40s before you are able to actually help another, because you have to do your own work on the shadow self. But this is the time of the shadow work. We have manifested this on a micro and macro level. We were in a micro state of, this world is too much. This world is too hard. Every time I put myself out into this world, I experience pain. So I go within. I go within. I go within. But people did not know how to go within, even if there was meditation out there and yoga and there were tools out there, but we did not know how to. So on a macro level, we manifested the great inclusion, the great seclusion. Just like we had the Great Depression, this is the great seclusion, right? Going within to understand the masterpiece that is your heart. For if you don't know yourself, how are you going to be yourself? How are you going to share with the world your perfect, unique, and individual fraction of light that you are? For we have proven scientifically that everything in this universe is energy and light. And there is no stream, beam of light that is alike. Just like snowflakes, everyone is unique. Everyone is individual. And each one is born in darkness. Like everything in this universe, think of the Bible. In the beginning, it was dark. And God said, let there be light. The light penetrates the darkness and creates. Everything that you are was created in darkness. So when you are at your darkest times, when you are in that cloud of darkness that pulls you deep, deep down, go deep, deep down. See it, feel it. I have not been on here because I am going with the times as well. I am going within as well. I am doing my work so I can shine at my unique fraction. Think of a flashlight with mud on it. You're already shining. If you turn that light on, you may not see the brightness because it's covered in mud, but the light is still there. And when you start scraping it off, you're already perfect, my darling. You just have to shed what is cloaking you, right? Yeah. The phoenix rising is about something new being born out of that which was old. But this thing is different and more powerful than it ever was. When you walk through this, when you come out of this, you come out something completely different. Something stronger, more durable. Something that cannot be infiltrated so easily. The longer and the deeper the darkness lasts, the stronger and taller you will grow. Okay. I'm going to need some sage, y'all. Get ready. Many of you, your gifts are going to be opening up, not opening up, they're saying accelerating. Be ready. This inclusion time was it's kind of like putting your phone on a battery charger. inclusion. I keep saying that. Seclusion. But Freudian slip, no? The seclusion is so that you can understand yourself and become part of the great inclusion. Something is coming. Something has already come. It's begun. Are you going to be a part of it? What's funny is you can only be a part of it if you have cleared yourself, if you have charged. Have you plugged in your battery? Have you put your phone, your inner self, on reset? Have you done your software update? You know, whenever your phone keeps telling you need an update, but you don't want to take the time to do it because you know you have to shut everything down. It has to be charged at the right amount. That's what's going on within you. You have to make sure that you're willing to do this update. It means you have to be fully charged. You have to go within. You have to clear out old apps that you no longer need. You have to clean off that flashlight. Because what happens when that mud starts flaking off? Bits of your light start shining through. The light's already there. But you must shed what's no longer needed so that it can actually shine. I need the sage. Okay, let's see here. Let's use this one. I met you. Okay, let's do, for old time's sake, Aloha Keakua. If you know it, sing along. I call in all beings of the light, spirit guides, angels, passed on loved ones of the light who have messages for their soul tribe here, ascended masters, lend your ears, lend your hand, lend your movements, anything that you can. I'm going to pull 4. 1 will resonate more than the rest, yet they will all probably tell a story. Come to teach, come to be taught, come in the likeness and the image of God, 'cause you can be like that. With all that humbleness and all that respect. All the power invested in me. Be it hard to love my enemies. All of the black bags over the head of the dead and dying. The more I understand about the human race, the less I understand about a purpose and place. And if you, what is it? And maybe if there was a clearer line, curiosity would satisfy. Time-based prophecies that kept you from living in the moment I am struggling. Trust the divinity of all gods and what the hell they have planned for us. I cry for the creatures who get left behind. But everything will change in the blink of an eye. And if you wish to survive, you will find the guide inside. Finding the guide inside. Bottom of the deck, the Witness. Thank you so much, Christina. And I just split it, and there's that corn again. Abundance. Okay. Let's clarify these. We'll pull one Isis at the end. One of these will speak to you more than the others. I'm going to show them one more time so you can see the numerology and so that you can see which one gives you a twirl in the belly, clench in your throat, your heart, the chills, goosebumps, anything. Twirl. I always say a twirl in the belly because that's what I get. Just this sort of. The Child, 7. The Middle World, 36. Thunder, 56. Also 11. And I want you to look closely here. A lot of people don't notice this. These are buffalo running, creating the thunder of the earth. Soul Retrieval, 49. Also 13, also 4. There will be imagery that speaks to you. Okay, let's clarify. We'll read the short version of each one so that everybody can kind of resonate with it. The Child, 7. So likely if you are in the soul tribe, if you resonate with my channel, this will likely tell a story for you. But there will be one that you need to specifically pay more attention to. There will be something for you there. The Child, 7. The child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers the return of second innocence. Return to innocence. A time born of wisdom and not naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. The invitation here. The child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Can they see you with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Can you see yourself with fresh eyes? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with the sense of childlike wonder. Beautiful. Let's pull some clarifiers. The Child. This is what they're asking us to do. A lot of guides here. The Moon. Did you ever do that when you were little? Just sink down to the bottom of the pool and feel the release of it, of that sinking. You can even do that in the bathtub. Too many. Spirit for the Child. Reset. I'm hearing reset. Reset. Wow. Anything else? Okay. Okay. It's funny, you look at this child and you see wisdom in her eyes. You can be a child again, no matter what you've been through. No matter what you've been through. Do you realize it, though? You must go within. You must see the darkest parts of yourself. You must find your inner light. That's where your child lives. That's where your inner child lives. I keep dreaming of this staircase. Not this exact one, but a staircase that goes into nothing. You must find your own subconscious. You must go. I mean, we are in the time of hermit. We are in the hermit mode right now. And you are beautiful. Clean the mud off of your flashlight. Shine at your purest, most authentic self. For you are perfect. You were made perfect. And everything you have learned here will only make you stronger. Just clean off the mud. What no longer serves you. Jump into these pool of waters and let yourself sink. It's okay. Just don't stay there. What wolf are you feeding? What wolf are you feeding? It's interesting here. This card here has a lot of moon cycles, living cyclically. That is part of being a child, right? I always think children have more energy because they run outside with their bare feet and the sprinklers. So they're constantly having earth support them and sustain them, water replenish them. They're always playing in water and sunshine and earth. As adults, we put on shoes and tons of clothes and we barely go outside unless we're walking to our vehicles. Live cyclically, my friends. Find your inner child. Jump into the water. Find the depths of your subconscious. What brings you joy? Is it climbing a tree? Do something that you did as a child. Roll down a hill. Even if you get chiggers. We have lots of chiggers in Texas. You must do something to wake up your inner child. If you pulled this card, your inner child is calling out to you. Middle world, 36. I love that the roots show here. I wish the roots always showed. Okay. Middle world. Middle world, 36. Also a 9. The middle world, the essence of this card. The middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening now. Yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past. And it is a mirror of the invisible realms. When things are right in the middle world, heaven and earth support everything. When they are not right, heaven and earth must be brought into order as well. The imitation here. The middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate, my darling. Move forward, as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. Powerful. Middle world. Seeing that for someone out there, you've been afraid to take action almost to a place of debilitating yourself. It just takes one step, whoever you are, and you will truly have this. The Four of Wands, this is about stability. This is about celebration. Celebration of life, living in the moment. Understanding that things will not always be easy. And they have not always been easy, but right now, life is good. I can taste the goodness. That's what this is about. Whenever there is time to bang that tambourine, do it. For there are not many times like that. Life can be hard. So whenever you have an opportunity to take a time to celebrate, take it. This also stands for stability. You see the 4 pillars in the back burning, holding up the tent. You see them in this moment of happiness. Everything's okay right now. It is okay, right? It is okay. Middle world. And that's where we are now. We are in the year 4, 2020. 2 plus 2 is 4. Living in the moment. So many of us have forgotten what our... letting our children grow up without knowing them. Trying to mold the way our children and who they will be, instead of allowing them to discover their own path. There you are. I felt you buzz. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right, clarifying this. Interesting. We have the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the Empress. You, my darling, are creating your own world. Gaia is speaking to you now. You are the queen. Where is your crown? I'm hearing from someone's guide out there. You'll know if it's for you. Middle world. You're bringing these two together. For some of you, being highly empathetic and bringing this into a stable environment. Sitting within yourself and understanding, oh, yes, I do have a crown. I am powerful. My empathy makes me stronger. I am more powerful for my emotions, my feelings. No one ever drives anymore past my house, so I'm surprised to even hear a vehicle. I am creating my own world, and we all know that the Empress is all 4 queens combined. Someone is bringing these two together. Someone is understanding that your emotions, your abilities, your psychic abilities are such that their abilities, not a curse. They are something that brings you into who you are. And you are becoming okay with that. You're becoming rooted with that. You also, I'm hearing, need to step outside barefoot. As I said earlier, barefoot. Look at the roots coming out of her. This is her crown. This is her crown. And the roots coming out here. You are rooted below and you are connected above. Bring these two together. For someone out there, I'm also hearing when you're doing something you truly love, it can be hard to charge for it. I know this. I know this. But how does an author charge for what they love to do? How does an actor charge what they love to do? If it's what you love to do and it happens to heal someone else, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Psychologists, psychiatrists, all charged to help others. Professional organizers, whatever you want to say, whatever it is that brings you joy. Money happens to be an energy. It's a currency. It is an energy that right now we currently use to stay alive in this world. Make sure you're charging what you're worth, my darlings. Make sure you're charging what you're worth. Okay? Oh, Deep Purdy, thank you so much, my darling. Oh, that's beautiful. Mandy's dreaming and she's growling. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Who hears the darkness when secluded, wrestling the unresolved, praying the rage does not overwhelm? I love that. It's really beautiful. Thunder. This is the one I felt. Please don't go off of what I'm feeling. We all should be resonating with one more than the... I felt all of these, by the way. All of them. But this one gave me a twirl in the belly. 56, thunder. Legends, this is the essence. Legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. Both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives, it also is a wake-up call. One that you will not soon forget. It sounds like a tower moment. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set into motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. That made me sweat. I just started sweating. I'm glad I'm not wearing a shirt that you can get pit stains with, because I'm telling y'all, I just, whoa. It sounds exciting, but at the same time terrifying for me. Okay, that looks good. Spirit for thunder. I am resilient. I trust the movements. I negate the chaos. Uplift the negative. I show up at the table again and again and again. I close my mouth and learn to listen. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Interesting. The first card of the deck. This one actually came out first, so I'm going to put these over here. The last card of the tarot deck came out first, the World. Thank you, Kirsten. Ah, love Fleetwood. And the first card of the tarot deck, 0 and 21. Look at the perfect circle. Again, with the snake eating its own tail. The beginning and the end. Eternally transforming. Eternal transformations. This is what I'm all about, you guys. This is what we are all about. We never stop growing. We're not scared of the dark because we know that darkness is where we're born again. Understanding that we had to go through all of it for a reason, that it all made us who we are, and to start over again means completing the cycle. Eternally. Are you ready to fall backwards? Look at how she's falling back away from the darkness, away from the mud covering her flashlight. This is power. Surrender. Look at her face in each one of them. Surrender is power. That's true power. Yes, darling, you will be okay. You'll be better than okay. I promise you. 10 of Cups. All coming back around. This is the best 10 to get. All coming back around, being completely contented in what you have. Joy. Beautiful, beautiful light refractions of rainbows. They've learned so much in their life. And starting over is the best ending and the perfect beginning. I don't know who that was for. That was beautiful. Someone just whispered that in my ear. Starting over is the best ending and the perfect beginning. Soul retrieval, 49. 13, also a 4. You see here a butterfly, it's upside down. Soul retrieval. The essence. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use a soul retrieval to recover. Hang on. My hair is tickling me. At first, we'll use a soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. We began with child. I told you it would tell a story. Sorry. And heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature. That self never left. Sorry, I can't see very well. Where are my glasses? That self never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. The invitation. You are no longer fragmented. You are the one with creation. You have healed the cause of this pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell in it any longer. Really, it is true. If you are hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Do not be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. Stop consistently trying to fix things that need no more fixing. You've seen them. It's done. Move on. I need to take this advice myself. You have seen them. It is done. Go for the big one now. Go for the big one. That perfect wave. Let's clarify that. Soul retrieval. Okay. Soul retrieval. One more, Spirit. One more. There's been a lot of major arcanas in this. Court cards, major arcanas. Woo! Popped right out. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, okay. Soul retrieval clarified by death and rebirth. You've done it. Are you ready to walk it? Are you ready to walk the talk? Are you ready to jump? Because you are the master of your universe, and they need your energy, and they will give back in kind. You are the magician, eternally transforming, ever expanding, a perfect, a unique fraction of light. This is cleaning off your flashlight, for there is something shining in there. There is so much light. There is so much light. Clean off the mud. That's all they're asking you to do. And go for the big one. Jump. Trust. Fall back. Fall down. Don't worry about naysayers. Turn the other cheek, for there is a light within you that is so much stronger. And notice how she sits above the naysayers. Notice that she turns the other cheek. She knows thyself, and she's okay with falling down. Damn it, she's okay with falling down because she knows that every time she falls, she becomes stronger. That she is reborn. And that she can be whoever she wants. Okay, let's pull an Isis card and close this up. I'll be doing August readings soon. Please, please. The new moon is in 2 days. If you would like to be, it's going to be, I did not do the full moon ritual this month, but I will be doing the new moon ritual. If you donate to my channel this month, you'll, or up until the new moon ritual in 2 days, if you use the links below, please include what you want to manifest for the new moon ritual, okay? What you want to manifest. If not, I'm manifesting toads on your front porch, and you will see them. You'll see toads. I like to give back. It's important to me. It's hard for me to, I am so grateful for donations, and that is truly how I'm getting by. I think I'm going to get like $120 from YouTube this month. So I appreciate anything that anybody can give. If you donate on here, please send me an email. Seacat, this is for you, baby. No, this is for everybody. Abundance of Sothis. Abundance of Sothis. Look at that. We saw the corn earlier. Look at that. Abundance. If you guys didn't see my reading since like last November, it's so crazy how much of this has been, the spirit guides have just been telling us exactly what would happen about 2020 and going within and looking at the ugly and everything. We couldn't see how it would happen, but it is so insane how we saw that it would happen. Abundance of Sothis. This is for the soul tribe. If you're resonating with my channel, this card is going to be for you this month, for the rest of the month, and probably well into next month. It's the first card of this deck as well, so that makes it even more powerful. All these decks are below in the description box if you'd like to get any of them. They're awesome. This is my favorite oracle. Abundance of Sothis. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart in this very moment. The oracle of abundance of Sothis comes as a guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Of building channels of which abundance can be delivered to you, for it is simply an energy. Money is an energy. Make sure there are channels for this energy to come through. Do you understand? Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms. Responsively. Over and over again. Abundance comes to you now, dear initiate. If you have been through a time of restricted circumstance, materially, financially, socially, in terms of health, relationships, opportunities, then this oracle indicates that the tide is turning and an upsurge of wealth, health, abundance, and more are coming to you now. After an experience of restriction, perhaps for a prolonged period of time, you will very much enjoy this new and improved flow of energy, support, compensation, and reward. With your heart open, your many channels are ready to receive the influx of abundance, and your innate belief that you are worthy to receive, you attract great support from the universe now. Channels for receiving grace in all its forms are created when you follow your heart and do your part to be ready and prepared to receive. Preparation is an important part of abundance in all forms, and you can enjoy your abundance to the fullest extent when there are containers for it to be held within. Those containers will be practical ways for wealth and other forms of abundance, such as great relationships to be a part of your world. Your channels might include new creative works being formed, seeking networking opportunities with others in your field so that there are ways for people to find you and the work that you offer, for example, or joining classes or groups that allow you to meet others, following your intuition or instincts in even the smallest and seemingly unrelated situations. The containers will be created not only from the practical steps that you take, but from the intention, vibration, and resonance behind them, which means that your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes all count. If your desired abundance is wealth, then start to really shift your identity and thoughts from a place of restriction to a place of relaxation and willingness to take care of your money so that you can create a strong container for the flow of abundance to reach you. Okay? There's a lot more here, but I can't read the whole thing, obviously, so I'm going to read the prayer at the end. Everybody take a deep breath. Through the crown chakra, release. Star of Sothis, you bless me with abundance and peace. My wealth on all levels does increase. Through many channels I receive your flow. With wonder and gratitude I watch my wealth grow. I release all fear and doubt that would block your grace. Instead I focus on your shining stellar face. And realize the love of safety within. The flow of great abundance now does begin. Let's be sure that when we are intending things for ourselves, we're not intending it for the future, such as wealth is coming to me in any form. Happiness is coming to me. That is always in the future, for when you say it, you're saying it will not be now. If you're living in the present moment, I am wealthy in what I have. I am happy in all I have. For therefore you are vibrating at the frequency at this very moment of wealth. And the universe's one deal with you is to give you what you're vibrating at. If you're vibrating at wealth, you will receive wealth. If you're vibrating at scarcity, you will receive scarcity. It sounds so simple, but it is so difficult to do. It is a habit. It is a habit to get into. Look around you. Sometimes it takes putting yourself into a place when you were had even less than you do now. Whether that be within, it doesn't always have to be materially. If you're looking for love, put yourself in a place of love. Love will not come to you if you are in a place of self-pity, hate. Okay? Okay, let's wrap it up. What do they say? Thank you guys for being here. They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words, no, don't be nervous. You can do this, you've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. I've missed you terribly. I'll go back and read all of these comments as soon as they're posted. I can't read them right now because, you know, bad eyes. I'll be back very soon. I had to break the ice. I'll explain more later. I love you all. Catch you on the flip side. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping.